Hello everybody, my name is Superscrull, welcome back to Let's Play Tekkit. Where we last left off, we were working with teleporters, and I changed it around a little bit. I got it working. I have this directly set up to that MFSU, just so I can have it straight, so it's not like in the way or anything like this. So now we can click it, and we need to get closer. And we teleport to here. And then, yeah, you can't click it from like 2 blocks away, because it teleports to the thing there. And I think it also uses the power. And so, boom. And we teleported. Awesome. So we have that working. This episode, it won't be it might be a little bit crafting heavy, perhaps, but it won't be as technical as before. Anyway, so what we're going to do today is the jetpack. Oh, yeah, we can fly around, and it's convenient, but it's not very fast, is it? Also, we have to waste power on it. The charge doesn't last very long, and it also takes away from our wearing nano body armor, so we actually do take damage when we're fighting enemies if we want to fly. Which is a problem, because sometimes you can't fly away from creepers fast enough, you take damage, and we have issues. So, what we're going to do today is the better form of flying using equivalent exchange. And that takes, so what you're going to need, basically, you have different rings in, equivalent exchange. So you can have, the ring of ignition that sets things on fire. The zero ring freezes things. Ring of arcana, I don't know what that does. I think it's like a mix of all of them. The ring of whatever. You have the ring, a bunch of different colored ring of arcanas, and you have. Why is this in my inventory? Frequency transmitter. Is that the one already set up to the right frequency? It might be. So I'm gonna put that away. And you have, and then you have the void ring. The void ring is actually pretty cool, but we're gonna work on something else. It's also a ring, but it's not. It doesn't have a ring. It's not listed in the ring section. It's listed. It's called the Swiftwolf Rending Gale. Just different colors. I don't think it really matters. I don't think you can even change the color. I think it's just random. So to make that, you need dark matter, feathers, and a iron band. Dark matter, a bit complicated. As you can see, the EMC is 139,000. To put that in perspective, diamond only has 8,000. So that's almost a stack of diamond right there. And then iron band, you can either do it with a lava bucket and surround it with iron, or you can do a vulcanite amulet. If you use a lava bucket, it gets used. Like, it gets used up, it gets consumed in the recipe, so you lose it. If you do the vulcanite amulet, you can use it over and over. So I'm gonna make that. But to make that, you need 6 lava buckets and dark matter. Now, I want to see if I have any lava buckets to begin with. I know I have the feathers, so we'll just get 4 feathers going right now. If I have even 1 lava bucket, I can transmute it to make more. So dark matter, we should probably start working on the dark matter too. So to make dark matter, you need a diamond block, which we have tons of, and this thing called Aeternalis fuel, which you might have seen in previous episodes, but I didn't point out what it was used for. And there's a couple ways to make this. One, you can put gunpowder, redstone, glowstone, something like that, into these energy collectors, and they do this thing, and they go through, and it takes a ton of EMC, which this thing generates, so we have no problem with that. But it also takes a long time. Luckily, I've put something in before, so we have this. So what you can do is just put something like blaze powder, gunpowder, redstone, something of that general sort. Even coal, I think, might work. And eventually, it'll turn into this. It takes a long time, trust me. Like, I'm not talking about a day in Minecraft. I'm talking about like 2 hours in real life. And so, but I've put tons of that in just to prep for this. So we do have some. I'll show you the other way to make it, which is a bit faster, but also very resource intensive. So, yeah. So I had some here, going in these. I don't know if I've had them in all, but I had them in a few. Okay. If I can grab it. Yeah, so I did have quite a few going. I'm not sure if I put any in here. I don't think I did put any on the inside. None here. None there. None there. Okay, so I think that's it. I had some going back at the quarries, so we can get over there, but we don't have to walk or fly because we can teleport. And it does use a bit of power, like a lot of power, because I have tons of stuff in my pack. The distance itself isn't that great, though, so we save power on that. This system, I don't know what's going on with this. I'm gonna just keep trying to get things out of it. It's like, I don't even want to do it because of how just annoying it is to do. Anyway, I don't know why this stuff is still set up. I should really get another quarry going. So in here, so as you can see, it doesn't just go directly into Aeternalis fuel. You actually it turns into. Well, let's look at the types of fuel that you get to begin with. So there's just the Aegonos and the Mobius. Mobius having 2000 EMC, which is like gold, and Aegonos having the same EMC as diamonds. So once we have one, we don't really need to worry about adding more. I'm going to grab that, and I think there's some in here as well. Yeah. So I do have quite a bit, but I wanted to show you the process of making it as well. So if I get some gunpowder, I think gunpowder has like the least. If you put, like, it goes from like redstone to gunpowder to glowstone to blaze powder to Mobius fuel, I guess, some sort of fuel. Not Aeternalis, or no, it is Aeternalis that it turns eventually. Aeternalis is the last step, and it stops there. Why am I doing this? I can teleport back, but I want to show you it, like all the way through. So I'm gonna go get some gunpowder and then just set it up for you to show you how that works. So do I have any gunpowder? I do. I'll just take one. Do I have any extra energy collectors? I have that one. I guess I'll show you on this one then. So there's no sun out, obviously, but we can just put a torch on top, and it should be getting power. It is. So we'll put the gunpowder in here, and as you can see, this bar has to fill up, and we'll be back in a second. But while we're doing that, I'll show you the other way to make Aeternalis fuel. So you go there. You can also do it by with the Philosopher's Stone. You put 4 Mobius fuel because the EMC value is worth 4. And to make Mobius fuel, you can do the same thing in here with the energy collector. And before it turns into Aeternalis fuel, you take it out. Or you need alchemical coal. You put 4 alchemical coal turn into 1 Mobius. Again, it has 1/4 the EMC of Mobius. And if you want to make alchemical coal, you do the energy collector thing, or you can take 4 coal, which has 1/4 of that. So as you can see, if you want to make even 1 Aeternalis fuel, it'll take you like what? Let's see. So it's 4. It's exponential growth. I don't know. So it's a coal. So 4 coal. You'll need 16 coal to make 4 of these. Then you'll need 64 coal to make 4 of these, and it just goes up and up. You'll need stacks of it. And so, as you can see, it turns to glowstone dust after gunpowder. I guess redstone, it starts off, then gunpowder, then glowstone dust. And each one takes longer and longer to do. And then once this is done, it'll turn into blaze powder, I think? Oh, no, it turns into alchemical coal. I guess blaze powder doesn't have a property in here. So then it turns into alchemical coal, and then it'll turn into Mobius, but that takes a long time as well. And it'll do that. So, but we have some, so we don't need to worry about that. Now we can just go ahead and make... what is it we want again? The Swiftwolf Rending Gale. We need to make the dark matter, and so we need that with Aeternalis fuel. Right. Grab one of those. We don't need this. Oops. Do. We want one of those, and we need 4, I know. Take these diamonds. Put them. I'll keep a stack with me. Now, instead of making this and using the EMC farm to make diamonds, we can use it to make dark matter. Let's see how much we get from all of this. Like, look at that. So 1 stack through, and you get like 1 of these. So I think like a full stack of these will give you 4, I guess, 4 or 5 of these. Seems like about that much. So now we can have this going automatically and making these instead, which will be a lot less, obviously. And there's actually another step up from the dark matter, and that's the red matter. Red matter is like an upgrade sort of thing. Wait, I didn't mean to type in dark. I meant to type in matter. No, matter with 2 T's. And there's tools you can make with them. Tools are amazing. We'll get into that next episode, perhaps. But the red matter has 466,000. So 1 dark matter is equal to 4 red matter. And you have to use 3 dark matter and 600 NOS fuel to make that. So I'm going to stick with the dark matter right now. And then the next episode, we'll probably get this thing making... Well, if we have tons of this, I'll leave this going. And get tons of it. So we have what we need there. I'm going to put this Aeternalis fuel in here for now. I'm actually going to put the diamonds in there as well. On me. The diamonds are on me. Now we have to get the lava. Which I don't think we have any of. Take that bucket. And I know we can get some lava in the already quarried out areas, so we'll do that. Oops. There we go. So, I'm sure there's lava somewhere down here. If we look for it, the light source has to come from somewhere, and that's obviously lava. Right there. There's lava right there. I only need one, because after that I can just transmute it. Or rather, energy condense. The reason I say transmute is because there's actually another item that we will have to get into today, perhaps. Oh god, I'm drowning. There we go. Don't fall in the lava. Can I grab that? Please? What are you doing? Let me grab that. There you go. Alright, get me out of here. It's better to have the Vulcanite amulet, because you're going to need to make lots of iron bands for the other rings. Not lots, but you'll need to have an iron band per ring. Oh god, I'm getting some bad lag. Oh crap, I'm getting attacked. Yeah, so, we're gonna need more rings. Iron bands, rather. We're gonna need more iron bands to make the other rings. If we ever do that, which we will. I'm gonna get into all the mods. So, no, not all the mods. Never mind what I'm saying. We're gonna need more iron bands. So, it's better to just have the Vulcanite amulet instead. I don't want it all to turn into this. 832. How much will that get me? That'll work. You can stop. I'm gonna keep one, you know, just to have. But we'll need 6 of these. How many is that? That's 6. Right. To make the amulet, there's also the Evertide amulet. Never mind that though. Dark matter. We'll need 3 dark matter. Okay. So it is a bit more expensive to use the Vulcanite amulet, but the Vulcanite amulet can be used for other things as well. It's 3, right? Yeah, it is. It can be used for other things as well, which I'll show you in a second. Oh man, this is going to be annoying to move all these in. Wait, can I just, like, drag that and shift-click? Yeah, I can! Awesome! If I shift-click and drag that... Okay, so then we have the Vulcanite amulet, and oh, we get the buckets back too. Awesome. But we can't stack them, because this is, we go. Just leave those in there, because this is 1.2.5. Anyway, the Vulcanite amulet can be used for cool things. You also, it has no charges, you can see. You hit the V as the default key, it charges. And you can do things like... Wait, you can set fires with them? You can, like, set things ablaze? But I'm scared to do that here, because things are very flammable here. You can also, like, put lava on the ground or something. But... And also, I think it makes you also immune to fire. Like... I can go swim in lava now, and I should be fine. If I'm to be correct. Oh, no, sorry. This is how it works. Oh, I know what's not working. Okay. Yeah. I'll get into that in a second. Ow, my fan is really hot on the laptop. Anyway, yeah. So, if you have it in your hotbar, you're immune to lava. And if you don't believe me, I don't really want to test it, because it wastes time. Yeah, we're not going to test it. Whatever. Yeah, let's get some iron, and we can be making... Oh, let's check this out, actually, yeah. So we went from Aeronautis fuel, and it went through a couple stages to get the glowstone. I guess, oh yeah, from Aeronautis fuel, I think it turns into glowstone dust, and then glowstone dust will turn into glowstone. So if you, I guess if you have one of these and you want more glowstone, you can just do it that way, from glowstone dust. Oh my god! Holy crap, was that scary. When did you get there? I didn't even see you, and I was just over there. That could have been really bad. For all my iron. Oh crap, that was scary. Jeez, okay, anyway. Let's, make the band now. Like I said, it doesn't use the actual Vulcanite amulet. So get that back after you make the band. As you can see there. Then with the band, we can make the Swiftwolf Rending Gale. There we go, Swiftwolf Rending Gale. So to fly, you need to have this in your hotbar. What you do is you double tap spacebar, and you should fly. You see, I'm sort of... Okay, let me take the jetpack off. That's like the... Yeah. You can see it changes colors and makes that noise, but I'm not actually flying. but I'm sort of like getting to it. Like for like a split second, I start floating and then I stop. And the reason that is because I don't have anything to power it. Just because equivalent exchange is cheaty does not mean that you can do anything for free. It doesn't need power, and this can run on gunpowder, any of these fuels. If you have it in your inventory, it'll automatically use them. Redstone, glowstone, it'll use it. So I'm going to show you just for a second. I'll grab one of these. $80 fuel being like the best fuel out of all the fuels. So I have it in my inventory. And now I see I turn red and I'm flying. And it consumed that. Now that it won't instantly consume it and be like, okay, like if I had coal there and I double clicked, it would consume it, and I have $80 fuel and I consumed it. Those won't last the same amount of time. $80 fuel will last a lot longer during flight, but as you can see now I'm flying around without holding spacebar or anything, just like creative mode. And it's faster, I can do things a lot smoother, and instead of like trying to break a block like this thing, I don't have to like keep hovering. I just glide here and I break it. Although when you do break things while you're flying, either with a jetpack or with the Swiftwolf Rending Gale, it still thinks you're underwater kind of thing, so it takes a lot longer. Like this should break really fast, but it doesn't. So that's that. Then you can shift to descend, or you can double tap or double spacebar. So that's gone, but this power will last me a while. But once that's done, I have an issue, and I will run out of power, and I don't want to keep wasting my redstone and things like that in my $80 fuel, because that's hard to make. It's expensive. I made Mobius fuel from the $80 fuel now, so yeah. So how am I going to power this? I don't want to keep using fuel. That's like really inefficient. And most things, even when you're using the Philosopher's Stone and you're using the G control, that is it G? No, it's R that turns animals into something else. That uses power. That uses a source of fuel from your inventory, and I have fuel in my inventory because of the $80 thing. But once that's done, any equivalent exchange item, I need to power that up again. So to do that, we need to make stars. Well, this is like the best way to do it, sort of thing. The biggest one being the Kleinstar Omega, but you have like the Kleinstar Ein, and this is German, you know. Kleinstar means little star, or Klein means little, so little star Ein, which is 1, then Zwei, Drei, Vier, sphere, and then you have the sphere and the omega, and those are all basically built up on each other. So to make the Zwei, you need to have 4 of the Eins, and so on and so forth. But to do that, these basically just store EMC, and that's how you store power in them, basically. That's what they're for. So to do that, you need 8 Mobius fuel and a diamond. So I'm going to grab the Mobius fuel if it's still in here. It is. I'm going to transmute that. Yeah, the redstone's gonna just get destroyed here. It's not gonna be enough, though. I'm gonna get some diamonds. Well, I need these diamonds first of all. I'll grab these. Oh, I have 8, so that's good. I only really need to make 1, so that's fine. Then we're gonna let the Mobius fuel. I'm actually gonna keep the Mobius fuel in case I need it. You guys understand, once it goes from Mobius fuel, it'll turn into $80 fuel eventually. Now we need a crafting table. There's one right in there. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, so we put this around. 1 diamond. And boom, you have the Kleinstar Ein. But that holds a very little amount of power, and it only has an EMC of 24,000. So we can actually just transmute these. I don't want to turn all of that. So now I have 2 of those. Let's make a couple more. Actually, yeah, so we'll take that's 4. So that'll make 1 of those. We'll take another 4. There. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What don't I need? I don't need that. 12. Yeah. So now let's put this like this. And shift cloak those in. Then we have 2 Oh, I need more. 3. I need 1 more, so I need 4 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not gonna keep going up like this because this is wasting time. I'm just gonna get to, I guess, the Zwei. Or no, sorry, the Dry. I already have the Zweis. So now what we can do is we have 4 of those. So now we can make a Dry, which holds more power. It's basically the mid-level one. So it has 393 EMC, and like you can see, you can transmute them, but once they're transmuted, you can't turn them into something else. Like, once you give this thing, you can't turn it into something else. So this Ein is kind of useless now. Like, if I did this, that won't transmute into something else. So that basically is garbage now. I'll put that in the recycler or something, because it's not really worth anything, and I'll put these back. Right, so now that, I'm actually going to take half of those. So now to power this is another thing. What you need to do to power it, like to add power to it, right now it has nothing in it. I can fly because I still have the ionized fuel burning, but yeah, I don't have any power in this thing. It's not doing anything for me. This also doesn't need to be in your inventory because once you have this in your inventory, the items know to draw power from this. Your equivalent exchange items. So now what you need to do to get that power is make something called a Transmutation Tablet. And technically, this is sort of like the energy condenser, just slightly less efficient. And there's 2 versions. This one is a portable one. This one's one you have to place down. I'm just going to make this one. So you need 4 stone, 4 obsidian, and your Philosopher's Stone. I should have all that. Obsidian. Where's the stone that I had? Here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so now, I keep running around looking for a crafting table, forgetting that I have this in one. Funny enough, when this is your crafting table, you can still remove the Philosopher's Stone from your hand and use it as part of the recipe. And then you get that. And obviously this loses the durability disappears on it for whatever reason. So now what you do is you place it down. I'll place it down like, place it down just out here. And you have this sort of menu-looking thing, and red matter and string are in here for some reason. Basically, this thing doesn't know. Like, if I burnt iron, this is basically to burn iron. You burn items in here, and you get to make them, or you can put them here and make stuff with them. Like, so now it says learned. Basically, when you put an item in here, it learns it, so that later on you can make it. It knows the basic items, I'm assuming. But, like, example, the energy condenser is better because once all you do is put the item up here, and you get what you want. This thing, if you haven't learned it and you burn the item up, it's not gonna make it. Like, 8 million, what? That shouldn't have been that much. Another thing, so yeah, basically you have to burn items while you have this here. And because I had stuff burnt up already, it put the power in here. So now this EMC is 800,000, and it has a full bar, and there's 7 million extra. Can I make red matter? Oh man, I just made red matter without having to do any work. I don't know why that did that. That shouldn't have done that. Oh, I know why. I've already been on this world before, and I used the Transmutation Tablet, and I've taught it things, so it already knows what red matter is. Sorry about that, guys, but we can make red matter still, either way. The dark matter, I'll have the dark matter keep going. And I'll put the dark matter back, so I would have used the dark matter as EMC to fill that up. Oh, I know what happened. I know why there's so much EMC left over in here, because in my other place where I have a Transmutation Tablet, I must have burnt like red matter or something in here. But basically what you need to do is put stuff in here if you want it to learn it. These things aren't saying learn because I guess it already learned it. And so you burn stuff in here, or you can put the items here and take what you want from here and it'll use it. Burning it just gets rid of it completely and stores the EMC in here. So if you just want to burn like a lot of something, and then you just get it, and then you can just turn it into stuff later. That's sort of like that, I guess, if you understand what I'm trying to say. Also, there's a book you can make that basically you put it in here, and this thing just automatically learns every item that has EMC value. And yeah, so now we can put our armor back on, and we can be toting around full nanosuit armor and pretty much indestructible, and still fly, which is pretty cool. Also, now this thing will probably work because I have power. Yes, it does. So basically, you put lava down. That's all it does, really. And each should make you, once it's in your inventory, you're immune to lava. So as you see, I'm not taking any damage, even though I should be getting the damage animation. Even without my armor on, I should be getting the damage animation, but I'm not because I have this thing in my inventory and I'm not taking any damage from it. But once I remove it from my inventory, I'll put the armor back on so I don't die instantly and lose all my stuff. If I remove this from my inventory, I'll start taking damage. See? But I put it back and I stop taking damage, so it's pretty cool. Also, I should really lock that so that I can't kill myself in it or burn something up. Another thing the Vulcanite amulet can do is fill a bucket full of lava. So let me show you. Oops. So if I have this bucket here, actually I'm going to go around the empty buckets just because it's easier. And I put it in the crafting table, and I put the Vulcanite amulet next to it. Wait, no, not. The Evertide amulet does that. Maybe it needs some charge. Probably needs some charge. So oh, by the way, if you fully charge this, when I had it really low charged, it only put 1 lava source block. If you have it fully charged, I think it'll put like 6, something like that. No? Maybe you can't do that. Maybe I was thinking about something else. Maybe you fully charge it? I guess not. That's strange. Yeah, I guess not. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I guess that you know about the Evertide amulet, but not with the Vulcanite. So I don't really need the Vulcanite amulet on me. Oh my freaking god! No! 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 Son of a... Brr! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Ugh! I don't need the wood. But on that note, I guess I can end off the episode. What? Nope. You get the hell away from me. Yeah, you better back off. I'm not gonna repair this house. It's had its uses, but I think we're gonna move on to greater things soon enough. So, I guess my chests weren't exploded. Oh man, I'm getting some lag again, probably because of all the entities. Alright, let's just grab a chest. Let me just put a chest down and fill this stuff in here. My brewing stand died. Anything else? Also, the server wasn't set originally to allow flying, so when I double tap space and I was flying, I got kicked off the server because it was like, flight not allowed, which is pretty funny. So I had to change that so that I could allow flight, or I would have got kicked off the server. Funny enough. So Jetpack, I don't even need you anymore, Jetpack. See ya, sucker. Now also, by the way, I forgot to mention this. Instead of burning, let's say this was empty. Let's just see if we can use this up somehow. I don't know. But say that was empty. What you could do is you have this item. So, like I said, this item holds EMC, but it isn't worth EMC. So you can't transmute this into something else. But the EMC it does hold, you could put there, and as you can see, boom. And then you can, like, it drains the EMC that's there. I'll get some iron, you know? So I was able to get a bunch of this. Let's just grab a bunch of iron for no reason at all. And then, oh yeah, now it's pretty much out. It only has 192 left. So I can make some arrows, that's all. And that's pretty much it. But then, So basically you can use that EMC in there to do stuff. So that stores EMC. I'm just gonna burn all that back into there. Take the red matter, put it back in there. Another thing, example, if I were to burn gunpowder, I can't right now because there's EMC in there. But if I were to burn gunpowder, let's just take the diamonds out then. Drain that down to nothing. Right. I need something that's 1 EMC. Dirt. Also, because you have to learn things, it doesn't always put the right thing you're looking for here. So if you're looking for something specifically, put that in the middle, and that'll show up. Right, so now, there's items that were burned in there, like physical items that you can use to place and stuff like that and craft. That was the EMC value here. But if you burn something that's considered power, like coal, or gunpowder, or blaze powder, or glowstone, you can only turn that back into something that's a fuel item. Like, I can't put a diamond in here and turn my gunpowder into a diamond. It doesn't allow me to do that. Similarly, I can't put cobble in there, because cobble's an item. Even though I have enough EMC in there to turn to cobble, I can't turn that EMC into cobble because it's a fuel. It's fuel, not an item. Hope you understand that. So that's how that works. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll end the episode off there, because I just want to explain everything like that. And actually, I want to cover this up as well. Some dirt. Oops. I might go ahead and upgrade this again, because it's not hard to do. All I do is put it in the energy condenser and get 4 of them and put them together, and just keep going up like that, so you don't really need to see me do that. So I just do that, I guess. Yeah. So this place is getting wrecked. I need to move on to bigger and better things, like I said I was going to. So, that was just basically one of the rings. Oh, another thing you can do with it, actually, is right-click with it. You get that. Similarly, you can hit R and you'll get that. And what that does is, when it's raining, enemies will get hit. Basically, when it's raining, wherever this hits will get hit by lightning. And if there's no lightning, when it hits something, it'll blow them away. Like the creeper that was right there, if I had this equipped, I could have just right-clicked and blew him away. Let's look at that spider. Just come over here. Bang. See? So, that is the Swiftwolf Rending Gale and everything you need to make it work at max efficiency. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.